Hola, Aquarius says this is your love reading for September 2018. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, along with my email. Just shoot me an email and we can go ahead and make that happen. Things to mention, I'm going to be starting off with Alpha Aquarius. So you are an Alpha Aquarius. If you are assertive, outgoing, and tend to identify with masculine energies, that's what I will be focusing on for this reading, and it will be followed by betas, and I'll describe that when I get to betas. Things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist. Go check those out. Look up your Sun Moon sign and check out what your behavioral traits are that I narrate, in addition to predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you see it. When you see it is when you're meant to view it. I'm also slowly but surely getting my compatibility readings up. Sorry they're taking such a long time. I have many things going on in my life, but it is my labor of love. I will get them done at some point in my lifetime. I'm on the Instant Go app. So if you need one quick answer to one quick question, download the Instant Go app and text me. Text only at this time, no phone or video chat, please. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. Whether it be a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's see what's going on with Alpha Aquarius. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Alpha Aquarius in regards to love for the month of September 2018 and the period surrounding it. Can you please show us previous energies they came out of, what love energies they can expect in September, and how will Alpha Aquarius be moving out of September into October? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Alpha Aquarius for love September 2018. Okay, so Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me previous energies that Alpha Aquarius have come out of? We had the Magician in the upright, so you guys might be trying to get something going on, or were. Can you please show me what love energies they can expect in September? We have the Four of Swords in reversed. And then moving out of September into October, what do you see? The Two of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. So I'm feeling like things might not be all that favorable for you guys in the love department, or wasn't. And I will pull clarifiers on this, as I always do, but I see the Magician card in the upright. And the Magician card is about manifesting things. So obviously you were trying to make things happen, I feel like, in the love department prior to, whether, you know, you're single or you're in a relationship. You know, maybe you were trying to inject some creativity into your relationship. Maybe you were focused on love being a certain way, or there's a certain way of, or you were focused on somebody, and you were trying to turn this vision of this person that you had into a reality of them coming into your life. But whatever you were trying to do, you were trying to make it happen. You're trying to wave your magic wand, and really kind of focusing on that so that it would come into your life. Because, you know, whatever you think of in a positive way will manifest itself. And the same with negative. But I do feel like you guys were trying very hard to start a new journey in regard to love, and having some kind of measure of control, or using your skills, using what you had available to you to kind of make that happen. But I'm not seeing in September that it necessarily works out, because the Four of Swords indicates to me that you guys, as hard as you were trying back here, you just come to a point where you're very burnt out. And it's actually a burnout. It's actually, this card to me is the universe putting you in a forced timeout. I always feel like that. Like you've been trying too hard, so you get put in this forced timeout because you wouldn't have done it otherwise. And this is actually making you rethink how you're going about this. You might be rethinking arrangements that you have in a current relationship that you're in. Whatever it is, you just have to sit it out and kind of think about it. But be careful with the Four of Swords, because sometimes when it's reversed like this, people sit it out and then they don't use the time wisely to kind of, they avoid contemplating, they avoid meditating, you know, because some people are like, I'm not into that stuff, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to, you know, whatever. And then as a result, you'll get frustrated because nothing is going to change. So I do feel like that's what's going to happen in September. And if you don't use the time wisely, then, you know, there isn't going to be a forward movement. Nothing is going to be coming in regards to love department and or getting better. All right. As we move into October, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And this is where I'm feeling like, because things aren't happening here and you're in this forced time out, you're really trying, you're struggling to make things happen. I always get like the Two of Pentacles is a very like anxious energy, like, oh my God, nothing's happening. What am I going to do? I really need to start thinking of something, and just overwhelming yourself, overthinking things about why things aren't working. Why are you having these difficulties? Why is this stuff kind of going on? So I'm going to say it again. If you don't use this time wisely in September, it could very well end up being like that in October. So Holy Spirit angels, can you please provide clarification on the Magician? Why is the Magician in the upright for Alpha Aquarius? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Magician in the upright for Alpha Aquarius. Okay, person, personality, perspective. Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah, so you guys are trying to move. You were trying to look towards something new, a new horizon, a new land. You know, leave something behind and create something new. It's something that you did want to desperately do. What's up with this? Okay, so in the Knave of Pentacles is here, and you're almost coming up with a plan about how you want to go about it, because the Page of Pentacles comes up with a love plan, comes up with something that's tangible, something that you can work on in regards to a new love. So you guys were leaving something behind and going, okay, I'm gonna manifest something new for myself. I'm gonna move to a new land. Some of you might have actually moved out, moved away from somebody so that you could do this, so that you could manifest new love. And I'm wondering, for some of you, the person that you moved away from or is leaving behind is that Knight of Swords, or really somebody who's a very chaotic energy, somebody who is a really good talker. He'll tell you whatever you want to hear, but doesn't have any follow through. Whoever this Knight of Swords is, for some of you, I feel like this is who you needed to leave behind and remove yourself from, so that you could make things happen. Really chaotic energy with that Knight of Swords. He doesn't know what he's doing, and I feel like for some of you, this person was dragging you down in that way. You couldn't focus on things. You couldn't focus on things that you wanted to do because this was around you. So I do feel like you're parted ways, and it could be a romantic energy for some of you, but just in general, I mean, it could be a family, it could be a friend, something like that. Someone that was just getting in your head and preventing you from doing what you wanted to do, how you wanted to go about doing it. So I feel like once you got them, you moved away from them and got them out of the picture, you had an ability to actually work on something in the love department. This could even be an in-law, actually, interfering in your relationship. Can you please provide clarification on this Four of Swords? Why is this Four of Swords here in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Four of Swords in reverse? For Alpha Aquariuses, who is this person? What is this energy? Person. Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay, so you did try to manifest something. You tried to step into your power. You might have done it a little too much. Why am I getting that? You might have overdone it. Knave of Swords in reversed. Four of Pentacles in the upright. All right. And I'm just having pause here partially because I'm tired out of my mind at a very long weekend. But the Knave of Wands is a negative energy here. Why do I feel like something? I feel like you're dealing with somebody, and you guys, the resistance that you're meeting because of this person this is what could be causing the burnout. I feel like you have something you want to do, and this person keeps on coming up and trying to prevent you from doing it. And they're holding on to you for some reason. For some of you, this could be an ex. This could be a family member. Somebody who's, I feel like they're a little bit draining. But to me, you're this Queen of Wands. You're trying to step into your power and make things happen. You know, be confident, be self-assured, be masterful over everything, be a little feisty, kind of get your spark back. And then you get this person kind of coming back, you know, being chaotic. And they could be talking about you badly. They could be talking behind your back. They really have a need for attention. But for some reason, they kind of seem focused on kind of messing you up. And they won't let go for some reason. This gives them some kind of security to do this. Maybe they could be a little possessive. Maybe they're holding on to you for some reason. They don't want to let go of you. So they want to make sure that they see that you don't go on and do well. And that's why this Four of Swords is here. They're just kind of feel like they're burning you out. And you can't necessarily think because of how badly they're burning you out. So I feel like there's this thorn, and you have to work around this thorn in order to kind of do what you want to do. Let me see what's going on with this Two of Pentacles. Definitely post up comments if this is your situation. Can you please provide clarification on the Two of Pentacles? Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For Alpha Aquarius is moving into October for love. Perspective person. The Tower in reversed. Okay. The Two of Cups. Okay, what I was immediately getting from is the same kind of thing that we're talking about with this person. I don't know. I'm getting I got from the Tower in reversed. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is you going in October and you're struggling. I almost feel like you're struggling to deal with this person. And I feel like one of the conversations they're overwhelming you with like I feel like this person, like I said, they're affecting you negatively. You're trying to do something and they keep on coming in and sidetracking you or draining your energy or what have you. And I feel like one of the conversations that some of you, I feel like they're with the Two of Cups, this is a person that you've had a relationship with. The Moon here, it could have been a Pisces. It's the card of Pisces for those of you that if that resonates. But they might have problems psychologically or mentally. It's about secrets, but I'm not getting that. But I'm feeling that might be part of the problem. And then you're having a conversation with them. I mean, I got for the Tower card, somebody having a conversation with somebody saying, don't you understand that this had to end? If it continued on the way that it did, it would have snowballed. It would have ended up worse than it did. This had to happen for a reason. I feel like you're having this conversation with them, and the other person didn't want this to change. The other person, I feel like this is someone for your past, even though a past card hasn't come up. They're going back to a time when you guys were better, and they're going back and they're saying in October, I feel like they say to you, remember how things were. It can be like that, but they're saying that because they're distorted mentally. They're not looking at your relationship for how it really was. They're looking at it, they're almost bewitched by you. And you with the Two of Pentacles, you're figuring out how to handle this person. I almost feel like if you say the wrong thing to them or, you know that there's a danger there. Not a physical danger, just it's going to become more problematic. So you're just trying to have conversations with them to kind of tone them down, get them to a place where they need to be because they're just tiring you out. It's weird. My daughter's an Aquarius. So I'm trying to see if any of this applies to her. She's only 10, but sometimes in her friendships, I kind of see stuff coming through. But I'm not in this case. So yeah, I think that's what's going on with you guys. That's interesting. All right, so definitely, leave comments or suggestions if this happens to be your situation. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the betas. I also do want to mention again, if this reading resonated, consider personal reading. Rates, info, and email below. Just send me an email. In my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. My compatibility readings are also in there. I'm on the Instant Go app, text only at this time. And then I will leave a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking, feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Otherwise, I'll move on to the betas. You guys are more than welcome to stick around for that. Sometimes it resonates for both. You never know. It's not that often, but sometimes it does. And let's see what's going on with Beta Aquariuses. Hola, Beta Aquariuses. This is your love reading for September 2018. Keep in mind, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. So is my email. Shoot me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. This is for Beta Aquariuses. So I'm focusing on the energies of a Beta Aquarius as being somebody who is introverted. If you are introverted, introspective, and you identify with feminine energies, this could very well be the reading for you. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. Go look up your Sun Moon sign and listen to what your behavioral traits are, in addition to your predictions for 2018. I'm also working on my compatibility readings slowly but surely. Check those out in my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app. If you download that, I can answer one quick answer. Give you one quick answer to one quick question, text only. And then I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's get to it. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and your insight in regards to Beta Aquariuses? Can you show me the past energies they came out of prior to September? What love energies can they expect in September? And how will they be moving out of September into October? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read. Say your messages as they're intended to be said for Beta Aquariuses. Love, September 2018, and the period surrounding it. Okay. Can you please show me previous or prior energies in regards to love for Beta Aquariuses? You have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Can you show me what love energies they can expect? We have the High Priest in the upright. And moving out of September and October for Beta Aquariuses, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. For some of you, prior to September 2018, you guys are actually trying to make room for personal life. Your job might be, you know, kind of getting you down. You might have to be working a lot at your job. You might have to be working to make ends meet, or just doing something where it's taking the focus away from a personal relationship, or just you don't have any room for love because you're multitasking. You're doing a lot of things right now, and you're not making room for love. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. Then we move into the High Priest. The High Priest is the energies to, and this is also the card of Taurus. So in September, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Now I know when this card comes up, people are like, "Oh, I'm getting married," because the High Priest is about getting married, taking something to another level, honoring the sanctity of two people. You know, man and woman, woman and woman, man to man, whatever have you, a couple, and wanting to move it to another level. But education goes along with him too, educating yourself. All right, so I'm just going to say, for some of you, you might decide to take it to another level, take it to a traditional level. It's about tradition too. And I'm going to pull clarifiers on that because I'm really getting muddy. I'm looking at the Sage. I'm sorry, I had to pause. Because that leads into, I'm thinking this leads into this. So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, it's problems at home. So over here, I feel like taking a step with somebody, and then it becomes problematic going into October. And the problems with the home could be anything. I mean, it could be, but the Ten of Pentacles for reverse is like a family arguing or people arguing. I'm getting finances. I don't know if people are arguing about finances or you don't have any room because of the financial situation. Some of you might have gotten married. And this is kind of what I was getting. Some of you might have gotten married to get out of a bad financial situation, thinking that that would help. You know, either cheaper to keep her or just get married to somebody so that, you know, you're on their insurance or something like that. Just, you know, or just getting married thinking that it was going to make things better in some way. That's what I'm getting. And then the Ten of Pentacles, you find out that that's not the case going into October. I think that's more of the story here. Somebody struggling and then thinking getting married or not even getting married, just moving in with somebody or whatever to improve a financial situation or to improve a family situation. And I don't think that that was the case here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I think it ended up backfiring, and there could be very well somebody who is in this relationship, or it could be you who just is so fixated on money right now. Things aren't working out in the love department. And maybe someone married someone else and said, "Oh, hey, let's move in together. You know, that'll give us more time together. I'll be able to focus on you." Like, taking that step would allow you to provide more personal time to this person or vice versa. And that didn't end up being the case. Somebody reverted back, but we're going to pull clarifiers on this. Can you please provide clarification on the Two of Pentacles in the upright? Why is the Two of Pentacles in the upright for Beta Aquariuses? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Two of Pentacles upright, person, personality. Okay, so we have the Sun card in the upright. That Sun card is a torturous card, though. The Queen of Wands. I'm thinking that somebody thinks everything's okay. And then that wonderful Seven of Swords coming up here. I'm going to go with what I immediately felt. It felt like prior to, so somebody feels like everything's okay. Somebody feels like they're bringing money in or they're taking care of somebody. I feel like they're this Queen of Wands and they're providing for somebody, or they're making sure that everything's going as it's supposed to be going and everything is fine. But I feel like this Seven of Swords is the other person saying, you know, that's not the case here. And this person might have decided, it might have been a situation of, you know, they do something shady. They end up, how am I going to say this? They end up having an affair. They end up cheating. They end up doing something sneaky because I know it. Please don't say she's pausing. No, it's just a lot of messages are coming in. I'm trying to articulate them. I'm trying to articulate them so that you guys best understand them. So because somebody is just doesn't have time for personal life, I feel like this person feels like they're doing fine. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and I feel like the person that is on the losing end of that it tries to communicate that to them and says, hey, you're working too much, or finance, or whatever, what have you, and this is how it makes you feel. And the other person says, no, it's fine, we're fine. You know, I'm providing like I should. Everything's fantastic. I don't know what's wrong. We have all this. Everything's wonderful. They're not getting that you need something more than that. And I'm feeling like the other person or you possibly goes and gets it elsewhere. I hate to say it like that, but I'm kind of getting that feeling. So they go and they get the attention they need somewhere else, which could be interpreted as cheating or an affair or something like that. Seven of Swords is also in divorce. So you could, because of this situation, be considering leaving this situation. And then this High Priestess here. I honestly feel the High Priestess here because somebody's saying, if we get married, if we move in together, things will be better. That's exactly what I'm kind of feeling. And almost because this person over here said, hey, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. And the person with the High Priestess here to say, no, 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 don't leave. I'll show you how much you mean. We'll get married. What do you want? You want to get married? We'll make that happen. You want to move in? That'll make things better. I keep on getting that message. Can you please provide clarification on the High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the High Priest for Beta Aquariuses. Who is this person? What is this energy? Person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, the Five of Wands in reverse, because they think that doing this, either you or the other person or both of you think if you guys do this, it's going to get you out of the conflict that you guys are currently in. It's going to return harmony to what's going on with you guys, but it doesn't with the Three of Pentacles. It doesn't end up working out. You guys aren't getting along. You're not working well with each other. There isn't harmony. The idea was good, thinking, and it was a poor plan. So this wasn't really a good plan to solidify things. And then somebody wants to walk away because once this happens, this is the last step. And one person is saying, you know, we tried it, we gave it a go. We thought this was going to work. It's not working out. So the Eight of Cups is a person walking away because it no longer serves them. They know it's not going to work out. They know it's done. They checked out emotionally. Okay. Can you please provide clarification on the Ten of Pentacles? This person might have left or abandoned this situation too, and that could be part of the Ten of Pentacles here going into October. Because this person left, there's problem with finances. Because this person left, it's causing problems at home. Clarification on the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Person. Judgment and reversed. Okay, not talking to this person. Okay, so I don't feel like you guys are communicating. Judgment in reverse is telling me that somebody's having reservations and saying, we shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have done this. This wasn't a good idea that we went ahead and did this because look at how things are now. You know, we shouldn't have done it at all. And the Death card in reverse, that's a card of Scorpio. So it's being stuck in this situation. You know, it happened, and it's almost like the situation got worse, and now you're kind of stuck with this. So it didn't get better. And that can also lead to whatever's going on here, somebody feeling like there's no hope now. Like, we did everything there was to do, and it didn't work out, and now here we are, and it's worse, and now there's no hope at all. So, yeah, somebody might not be feeling very good about that. All right, Beta Aquariuses. I hate to leave it on that note, and I'm not laughing because I think it's funny, but it's just, it sucks when I like do this and then it's like, you know, I have to end the reading. But if this resonates with you, consider a personal reading. Rates info, my email.